In this video, we're going to talk about the most important thing you need before starting your dream house project, and that is a solid house design brief. This is something that my team and I always give to our clients, and it helps us achieve great results because it serves as the master plan for our design and engineering team. And if you think this is boring, trust me, it isn't. It is so much fun to do this part, because this is where your vision really takes off the ground and becomes a reality. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to Better Living through Better Building. In this channel, we help you make better decisions when building or renovating your home through expert advice, tips, and tricks. So subscribe now to be notified when we release new videos. So first things first, what is a design brief? A house design brief is a clear document that outlines your needs, your lifestyle, budget, and preferences. It acts as a guide for your architect and engineer throughout the entire project. Why does it matter? Because having a well-thought-out brief will help you avoid costly redesigns, miscommunication, and reworks down the road. Remember, this document is your best friend. Once it's done, refer to it each time you have a concern or need to make a decision. This will keep everyone on the same page and working towards the same goal. So how do you make an effective design brief? You want to keep it simple, clear, and realistic. No need for fancy language. Just be straightforward about what you need and want. To help you get started, here are the elements you should include in your design brief. No. One number of bedrooms, bathrooms, and carports. Think about how many bedrooms and bathrooms you need now and in the future. If you plan on selling your home someday, consider adding extra bedrooms and bathrooms, as these are key selling points for potential buyers. Same goes with parking slots. How many cars do you have right now? Do you anticipate having more in the future? Will you have visitors frequently? All of these factors should be considered when determining the number of carports you need. Number 2, preferred layout and flow. Open kitchen, dining, and living spaces are popular nowadays. However, if you love to cook and entertain, you might prefer a more enclosed kitchen. Also, do you want an open layout for flexibility, or do you prefer separate rooms for privacy? Consider the size of your family and your lifestyle when deciding on the layout. If you have young children, you may want a more open floor plan so you can keep an eye on them while you read cooking or cleaning. On the other hand, if you work from home, you may prefer more enclosed spaces to give you privacy during meetings. Ultimately, there's no right or wrong answer. It all depends on your preferences and lifestyle. Number 3, design style. Describe your preferred design style. Do you like modern homes with clean lines and lots of natural light? Or do you prefer a more traditional look with ornate details? Perhaps you're drawn to the tropical vibe with natural materials in indoor-outdoor living spaces. Maybe you're leaning towards a minimalist aesthetic with a focus on functionality and simplicity. It's helpful to have a good idea of your preferred design style before starting your project. This will help your architect and designer create a home that truly reflects your personality and makes you feel comfortable and at ease. Some design styles are more energy efficient than others, so it's also worth considering the environmental impact when making your decision. Number 4, budget range and PHP. Be upfront about your budget constraints. Having a realistic budget in mind will help your architect design a home that meets your needs without breaking the bank. It's also important to be flexible within reason. Your architect may suggest cost-effective alternatives that you hadn't considered before, so be open to their suggestions. If you're not sure how much to budget for your dream home, don't worry. Your architect can help you determine a realistic budget range based on your requirements and the current cost of construction in your area. Remember, communication is key. Be honest and open with your architect about your financial limitations, so they can work within those boundaries and create a home that you can afford. Number 5, non-negotiable. These are the things that you absolutely must have in your new home. It could be a laundry space, additional storage, or maybe a specific type of flooring. Think about your daily routine and what would make your life easier in your new home. For example, if you have a busy job, you may want a home with smart features such as automated lighting and temperature control. Or if you enjoy cooking, you may want a gourmet kitchen with top-of-the-line appliances. These are the things you should highlight in your brief, so that your architect can take them into consideration when designing your dream home. Number 6, future expansion plans. Think about how your needs may change in the future. Do you plan on starting a family? Will you be taking in senior citizens in the future? Do you need space for a home office or a gym? It is always a good idea to plan ahead and factor in any potential growth or changes in your lifestyle. That way your home will be able to accommodate your needs as you go along. Number 7, site orientation or lot restrictions. If you already have a lot, consider its orientation and any restrictions when planning your dream home. The orientation of your lot will affect the amount of natural light and ventilation your home will receive. Restrictions may apply to things such as setbacks, height limits, and the types of materials that can be used. Number 8, sustainable or energy-saving features. There are many ways to build a sustainable home. You can use energy-efficient appliances, install solar panels, or use eco-friendly building materials. By incorporating sustainable features into your home, you can reduce your impact on the environment and save money on utility bills in the long run. It's important to note that sustainable building practices aren't just about saving the environment. They can also result in significant cost savings over the lifetime of the building. For example, energy-efficient windows and insulation can significantly reduce heating and cooling costs. Solar panels can provide a renewable source of energy, reducing your reliance on fossil fuels and lowering your utility bills. Additionally, sustainable building practices often prioritize the use of durable and low-maintenance materials, which can further reduce long-term costs associated with repairs and maintenance. Remember, it's okay to start small. Even if you can't afford to incorporate every sustainable feature you want right away, any steps you take towards a more sustainable home are a step in the right direction. Number 9. Other important considerations. Are there any other features or amenities that are important to you? Maybe you want a home theater or a swimming pool. Be sure to include them in your brief, so your architect can take them into account. It's also important to consider how your home will function. How will you use the different spaces? What kind of storage do you need? How will you entertain guests? By thinking about these things ahead of time, you can create a home that truly meets your needs and makes your life easier. Once you've put together your initial brief, review it carefully and make any necessary revisions. Then it's time to meet with your architect and discuss it. Be prepared to provide additional information or make changes based on your architect's feedback. And remember, communication is key. Keep in close contact with your architect throughout the process and be open to their suggestions. They may have valuable insights that you hadn't considered before. By following these tips, you can create a comprehensive and effective brief that will set the stage for a successful design and construction project. If you found this video helpful, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. Also, we created a downloadable house design brief template to help you get started. We highly encourage you to grab a copy now to avoid costly design mistakes. You can find the link in the description below. Now let's talk about why this is important. Not having a clear design brief can lead to costly redesigns, miscommunication, and a mismatch between the homeowner's expectations and the architect's design. It can also result in missed opportunities to incorporate sustainable or energy-saving features that could save money in the long run. When preparing a design brief, it's important to avoid common mistakes. Here are 3 things you should never do. No. 1. Don't be vague with your requirements. For example, instead of saying you need a large kitchen, say how many cabinets and countertops you need and the size of the island you want. No. 2. Don't forget to share your total budget. Many homeowners make the mistake of only sharing their budget per floor area or per room. However, this can lead to confusion and miscommunication with your design team. Instead, it's important to share your overall budget for the entire project. This will help your architect develop a plan that aligns with your financial capabilities. Remember, it's okay to adjust your expectations and make compromises in order to stay within your budget. No. Never forget to mention family lifestyle or future needs. This includes the number of occupants, ages of family members, hobbies, and interests. For example, if you have kids who play sports, you may need a place to store their equipment. Or, if you enjoy cooking, you may want a larger kitchen. By providing this information, your architect can design a home that meets the unique needs of your family and sets you up for success in the years to come. We hope you found this video helpful. If you're ready to start your dream home project, we'd love to help. Contact us today to schedule a consultation. Thanks for watching.